Greetings from the ICM board members. I am Dr. Ru'al Tawili, ICM board member for Eastern Mediterranean region. It is my pleasure to provide highlights from the September 2021 board week. The board discussed many agenda items, including the implementation of governance changes. These proposed governance changes were approved by Council in June 2021. These are: the ICM bylaws have been replaced with governance policies. The President, Vice President, and Treasurer will no longer convene in an executive committee, but instead have the role of chair in board committees. An independent election committee is established to support the Council and the regions through the election processes to ensure a board with the right skills for good governance. Finally, the Treasurer doesn't need to be a midwife, but must be someone with the required financial skills. The timeline and activities of implementing governance changes were discussed. Then the board member provided feedback and brainstormed on the term of reference for treasurer as non-midwife and establishment of an independent election committee to support the council with board elections 2023. During the meeting, the board members received a report on 2021 virtual Congress, and we discussed the next Congress in 2023 in Bali, including possible challenges. I will now pass it over to my colleague Trude Thomason to complement the recap I have provided.
Dear ICM members, I am Trude Thomason, board member representing Northern Europe. In addition to ROA's statement, as part of the board's development plan, the board has called for discussions regarding topics of cultural safety. Janine Mohammed, an Arunga Kaura nurse from South Australia, gave a presentation about cultural safety with examples from her own country, where Indigenous people still are discriminated. This can unfortunately be transferred to other Indigenous people in other parts of the world and are important issues to address. At all board meetings, the board is informed and reviews ICM's finances and budget for the current period. ICM's finances and liquidity are sound. We also went through the organization's potential risks and controlled how the head office uses the risk matrix. Finally, the board received a thorough presentation about the new PUSH campaign, which ICM has launched alongside partners including White Ribbons Alliance, Every Mother Counts, Lærdal, With Women Foundation and Ariadne Labs. PUSH is a decade-long campaign that aims to accelerate progress on reducing maternal and neonatal mortality, advance sexual and reproductive health and rights, address key barriers to women's leadership in the global health workforce, and shift underlying gender norms that undervalue women's rights, lives and work. It's a pity that the board members have never met face to face. Therefore, we now have added small breakout rooms via Zoom during the board meetings, where we can chat and discuss personal issues. This is highly appreciated by the board members, and in this way we little by little get to know each other better. We are all hopeful that we will meet face to face in April 2022. Warm greetings from the ICM board. Thank you.
Greetings from